Oh,
This whole time I've been depending on Yuji.
How's it going, my anime people? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, more of an occasion, and that is because it is going to be Valentine's Day, or it is Valentine's Day. And these are some Valentine's anime that I think you might want to check out, whether you're into the whole Valentine's Day thing or you're not, whether you're with somebody or not. Either way, it's Valentine's Day. Most people know it, and most people want to watch something along these lines. And I think some of these hit in different ways. Some of them can be a little sad, but I do think this is kind of top of the list. Maybe not as anime themselves, but just as romantic romance types anime, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Also, guys, I did want to mention that I did do my due diligence here, and I wanted to make sure most people would be able to watch these with the streaming platform that they already have. Most people have Netflix or Hulu, or even both, and these are going to be available on all of those. There is one that is on Funimation that you can just grab the free trial for, and that goes also for Netflix or Hulu. If you don't have one of those platforms, think about just signing up and using at least a free trial to watch these if you really are interested. So I hope you guys do like the list. Let's go ahead and get started. And these aren't in any particular order, not best to worst. These are just overall the ones that most people can watch right now and actually are pretty much the best anime, romantic, romance type. Some of them are a little sad here and there, but I think that most people are going to be able to enjoy them either way. If you might not be in the mood for that kind of a thing, you might want to avoid that, and I'll mention that as we go. So this is actually called My Love Story. So this is an anime that is available on Hulu for you to watch. It's a pretty good romance anime. Starts out with that relatively quick, gets to the point. I would definitely say that you're going to be caught up for the first couple episodes to make sure that what is happening is actually going to happen. I really enjoy this one because it's a bit different than most. It's not your typical guy, typical good-looking guy, or just typical regular guy that just happens to fall in love and things quickly, things go on quickly. Or are drug on for a long time. Now this guy is a little bit different. Like I said, he is more of a, I want to say, bigger guy. I don't know, I wouldn't really consider him chubby. He's more like a big, kind of strong guy. Looks a lot older than he is, I would say, and not your typical look, which brings a different aspect to it. And the friendship in here right off from the bat after the first couple episodes is pretty awesome. You guys are going to see that. And overall, just a really good romance, love anime. Has some good friendship with it, good, I want to say bros. And I think you guys will really enjoy this one. Definitely check it out. This one is subtitled, so if you guys aren't into reading, you might want to skip it. But if you're kind of getting what I'm saying about it being different and kind of hitting different in that aspect of not your usual typical run-of-the-mill guy or handsome guy, this one would be the one for you. Also, the main character in this just hits different in the fact that he just goes out of his way trying to, I want to say, help people, be a great guy, truly has, as you would say, a heart of gold. And I do think that brings a whole nother tier to it, because you typically see that, you see good guys, yeah, they're overall, but they don't purposely go out of their way to just, I'm there to help you. So I think you guys will enjoy that. Alright, so the next one I want to talk about is Your Lie in April. So Your Lie in April is a bit different. It's got some classical music aspects to it. It plays along in the story quite well, so if you do like classical music, I think you'll enjoy this. It has a little bit of a twist in it that I do think most people will enjoy, and really this one, I would say watch the first 2 episodes, maybe 3. Watch the first 3 episodes. and then make your judgment from there. You'll really know what's going on in the first three. It's got a few aspects to it that I think do bring it on the sad side. I don't think it is a sad, make you cry anime, but it can be a little bit sad in certain spots of the story. But I do think you guys will enjoy it overall. And if it does make you cry, I do think it's quite inspiring, so it might make you possibly cry, but you know, everybody's different, everybody's subjective, so you know, don't take my word on that. It might just hit you the right way to where you know you're shredding tears. So you know, I do think that this anime, as far as the quality though, is really good. I like the colors that they used in it, and I think it's done pretty well. This one is on Netflix, and on Netflix this is available as a dub, so you guys will be able to watch it, no problem. Okay guys, so the next up on my list is actually only available on Funimation, so you might want to consider getting it, or maybe even just taking advantage of the free trial, because I will tell you, this one for me, it hit that right way. This one can be a bit of a sad one. This one's actually got a little bit of a magical type connection between two people. I think you guys will really enjoy it. It just, the way that it's gonna leave you might be hard to say. It's quite subjective. I will say that when I left watching it, I felt like I was looking for other things to help fill the need that it left me, but I was overall very, very satisfied. The animation in this is great. I very much enjoyed the story, and this one will leave you just, I don't even have the words with the way it will, because I can't even find them for myself, because that's what it did to me. But I really did enjoy this one, and if you guys are interested in something like that, definitely check out Your Name. I will say that I feel like it builds up this world for you, and at the same time it'll just destroy it. Really depends what kind of mood that you're in. For me, some animes just really hit home, and for this one it did. Alright guys, so next up is Snow White with the red hair. This one for me is hit and miss, to be honest with you. I do enjoy it. It does have a romantic aspect to it. I do like the story for the most part, and I think it's pretty good, but I think, as in a lot of people, it's just not there. It doesn't like really hit hard. For me, it's more of a hate it or love it. I would say that if you do watch the first couple episodes and it's just not hitting there for you, then it might not be the one for you. But this one is available on Hulu. Like I said, it's available. You don't have to read, no subtitles. I know a lot of people don't like subtitles. Personally, for me, it doesn't matter. It's all up to you. Like I said, everything in life is subjective. So you guys might love it, or it might just not be the thing for you. But go ahead and check it out. Snow White with the red hair. The next one on Hulu, this one is subbed, and it is on there as of right now. And I do really enjoy this one. I don't know, it's got a bit of a classic feel to it. If you ask me, it's kind of opposite attracts, but it doesn't feel like overplayed to me, considering a lot of anime are like that. I do really enjoy the story. Puppy love, but a curiosity to it that comes into play that I think just kind of leaves a smile on your face, just makes you happy, kind of brings you back into the old days. And well, old days for me, kind of back in the day of high school, of course, high school. But for me, I think it just hits right, and I really did enjoy it. This one definitely has really good character development. I do like the realism in the realistic aspect of two teenagers, shy ones, trying to come together, not necessarily to fall in love. If you think that this is going to be like a real love story, it's more of like find yourself, be who you are, be a happy, healthy person. And I think in that aspect it hits that way as well, and it might just be something that you're looking for. It does have a slow burn to it. I really did enjoy it, and I hope you guys do too. Next up is Onahana. Onahana is on Netflix, and this one is quite a tearjerker. You might just end up tearing away pretty much, especially towards the end, but I think you guys will enjoy it. It's got romance undertones throughout the entire anime, and I really did like that. I would say it's quite a bit from a traditional love story, but I really did enjoy it, and the way it delves into the past is quite interesting. This one was really well done, and overall I did enjoy it as just an anime, and I really think you guys should check it out. Next up is going to be Maid Sama. Maid Sama is available on Netflix. This one is, in a sense, I feel like a little bit more run-of-the-mill, kind of has a basic story, but it is funny. I think you guys will enjoy it. There's some secretism in it, and it kind of blossoms a relationship from that, this being that secret and skeletons in the closet, which isn't all that unique. I wouldn't say it's quite thought-provoking, but I do think it's a overall good anime, good story with the romance aspect to it, and I do think you guys will enjoy it overall if that's what you're looking for. Even though this one isn't very deep or thought-provoking, like I said, I do think that the romance overall was well done with the humor combination of it, and I do think you guys should definitely check it out. Next up is Toradora. Toradora is on Netflix and it is dubbed. And I really enjoyed this one because I feel like it's set up to be your typical high school love story anime, fall in love first sight type of thing. And it is definitely not. It's got a really nice slow burn to it. The characters are really well thought out, and you kind of along the way think it's going to split off in different directions, but it doesn't. And it almost has a type, you would think almost like a harem type, but it's really not. It's more of almost a love triangle, but is it a love triangle? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide when you guys watch it. It is a very good series. Ends up being not quite what you expected towards the end, but I did really enjoy it, and I think you guys will too. The characters are really well done. I would say multi-dimensional at the very least. Definitely brings it away from your typical high school love story anime. It does have that setting to it, but the visuals that it brings and the little aspects that it puts into it before and after school definitely helps. I would say that brings it up a whole other notch. And like I said, you think it's going one way and it just goes a different way. And I think people really will enjoy this one. I know I did. Pretty much binge watch this one, and I think you guys will like it. And the visuals are pretty awesome. Helps tell the story quite a bit, and I think you guys will like that. This romance definitely goes above and beyond the others as far as your high school anime goes, and I wouldn't even put it in that category if it was me. Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoy this anime list. I hope you guys check some of them out. Definitely look at the description if you need any help or backstory or anything like that, or just skip back a little bit. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday and definitely enjoy.